Well, we're ready to go. Let's see if we can get out of the driveway safely. It's like 48 degrees, 45, 41, something like that. I'm bundled up, got my chaps on. Oh my God, it just feels good. Yeah, that's better. Well, everyone, I put on about 75 miles, and it is a beautiful day for a ride. Oh my gosh. We're gonna ride one of my most favorite roads to ride up here in my neck of the woods. And once we get over here, it's a little bumpy right here. They need to smooth that out. Anyway, everybody's out walking their dogs and getting out, whatever. It's actually saw another couple on a bike. At another area. Oh, here's a cow out. Check this out. Oh yeah. I don't know whose cows those are. I don't think they're my neighbors. Anyway, there's a guy stopping to maybe get him back over the fence. Looked like they jumped the fence. But yeah, it's one of my most favorite roads to ride up here in my neck of the woods. But I wanted to talk to you all about what's kind of been on my mind here lately, because there's a anniversary coming up, and it's not a good anniversary. I guess you could say it's a good anniversary. It just depends on how you look at it, you know. It's the anniversary of my father's passing away. Now, my father was not the greatest. I think he had a lot of mental illness in his head since childhood. And I've come to figure a lot of things out over time. And the one thing, you know, I did learn a few things of what to do and what not to do. And yeah, I inherited some of his traits. I've got a pretty bad temper sometimes. I tend to bottle things up inside. The good things I've learned from him is, I guess, how to work hard. Go to work every day. There's a little wet road here. Yeah, we'll be all right. He farmed. Grew up on a farm many years, and growing up from, I'd say, 9 years old, when him and my mother had split. probably until about maybe 8th grade. I learned how to run a tractor, and I showed calves and all that stuff. And you know, he'd stick me on an open cab tractor in summertime, leave me out there for 10-12 hours at a time, disking or irrigating. The farming is totally different now, but I tend to always want to please my father. You know, a lot of you could probably relate to that. I don't know. Oh yeah. But I'll just say this, over time I tend to figure some things out. I did get a couple of news articles from my cousin that really kind of maybe possibly understand what possibly could have happened to him in his childhood. I don't know. Here we go. Do I blame him for a lot of stuff that happened in my life? Yeah. I don't know. In my older years, no, I don't have anybody to blame but myself. Oh yeah. The one thing about it is, a friend of mine told me a story that happened to him a few years ago. And somebody dumped their trash. Where he had passed away. Came back during the sea. He had the sea. And it kind of helped put my mind at ease a little bit with death, dying. And going back to my father, I was there next to him when he took his last breath. One thing I never did tell my father was, I told him I loved him, but I never told him that I forgave him. Because we have to forgive to be forgiven. Am I afraid of dying? No, I'm not. Not after hearing the story that a friend of mine told me that happened to him. And I'm not going to go into detail with that. And it really, really put my mind at ease. You know, today being Sunday, I just felt it on my heart to share this with you guys and gals. Oh yeah, here we go. Hang on tight. Wow, man, I really like this road. But you know, we take a risk every day when we jump on these two wheels. You know, somebody could pull out in front of us or cross that line and basically take us out and end our life. Got to be real careful. It's kind of dusty. One thing, there's a book by Scooter Tramp Scotty. I've talked about this book before. I'm in the process of reading it, and it kind of has to do with life, you know. Oh my gosh, I love it. And one thing with my father, when they put him in the back of that hearse, I guess, I grabbed his feet and I told him I'd see him later. I don't say goodbye, I said I'll see you later. You know, cowboys don't say goodbye, we'll say see you later. But I never did tell him that I forgave him, and that's kind of what's been on my mind, weighing on me, you know. And I just makes me feel better to share this with you guys and gals. Man, it's a beautiful day. So, if you have a loved one that did something to you, or said something, or did you wrong, you know, tell them that you forgive them. You have to forgive them to be forgiven. So, I mean, there's a lot of people in my life that have done wrong. I've never actually told them that I forgive them. Do I forgive them? Yeah, I do, but it sure is hard to forget. So, you just don't put yourself in that situation again. Well, everyone, I hope you enjoyed the ride and everything, and hope you're having a good week. And I appreciate you coming along with me. You know, as a truck driver, freight hauler, my career, I miss out on a lot of things. Working 6 days a week, and being tired, you know, after a long day of 600 miles at 65 miles an hour, dealing with traffic and the ignorant things people do on the roads, it is frustrating. And this right here sure does help. It makes me feel good. Ooh, here's some water coming across the road from the snow melt. We'll take it a little easy. But Miss Linda sure does understand. So I love you all, and hope you enjoyed this video and everything. So there we go. We got about, I don't know, 20-30 more miles to ride, and we're gonna park it. One thing I'm gonna have to do this week sometime is give this bike a bath, because it's dirty now. She's a dirty girl. In the summertime, this is a very popular road with motorcycles. There is a cross memorial up here somewhere with a helmet on top. I don't know if it's still there or not, from a fatality. I might have already passed it. So y'all have a good day, and say hi to a stranger, thank a veteran, and we will see you later.